In this video, we're going to go over number 3 on the piecewise functions EXA card. So here number 3 gives us a piecewise function with 4 different pieces, and it asks us to find the value of c. So what c is going to equal that makes this function continuous. So what that means, since c is here in our second equation, if this is continuous, if I plug 10 into the first equation where my domain ends or my interval ends, and I plug 10 into the second equation where my new interval begins, I should get the same answer if the function is continuous. And this is actually true for equation number 2 and number 3. If I plugged in 20 to equation number 2, where the interval ends, and I plug in 20 to equation number 3, where the new interval begins, if it's continuous, I should get the same answer. So we're just going to do this for equation number 1 and number 2. So I'm getting that when x equals 10, for this function to be continuous, 2.5x has to equal, it has to give us the same value as that second equation, 1/2 times the quantity, so in parentheses, x minus 10 plus c. So my next step is actually going to be to plug in that value of 10 for x. And I'm going to do it for both x's or any x's in the equation. So when I do that, I get 2.5 times 10 equals 1/2 10 minus 10 plus c. And now I'm going to start simplifying. 2.5 times 10, that would be 25. And then here, I'd have 1/2. Well, 10 minus 10, that's going to be 0 plus c. So anything times 0, or 1/2 times 0, that's going to be 0. So that cancels out. So I get that my value of c is going to be 25. So let's check this and see if this works for equation number 2 and for number 3. So for equation number 2 and number 3, what we're saying is that when x equals 20, those two equations should give us the same value if it's continuous. So now I'm getting 1/2 x minus 10 plus my c value of 25 should equal, so I'm going to put a little question mark over that, 2 times in parentheses x minus 20 plus 30. So just like before, I'm going to start by plugging in x equals 20 for both x's in the equation. So I get 1/2 times 20 minus 10 plus 25, and I want to know, does that equal 2 times 20 minus 20 plus 30? So I start simplifying. This is going to be 1/2 times 10, since 20 minus 10 is 10, and then plus 25, and that's going to equal 2 times 0, since 20 minus 20 is 0, plus 30. Well, 1/2 of 10 is 5. So I get 5 plus 25 equals, and I'm going to still have those question marks because I'm not sure if it's true. 2 times 0 is just 0. So that leaves us with 30. And 5 plus 25 definitely is 30. So does 30 equal 30? Yes, it does. So our answer works, and we know we're right. If you still have any questions about these, please email me or come to the Zoom meeting and we can work more on these together.